Big ass fucking Hawaiian Brothers.
You can get all of this for $2.99.
Fucking giant ass motherfuckers.
But to sweeten the deal, if you use my code FLINGO, you're gonna actually get your
Stomp a
first
mud
30
hole in your
days
ass, dudes.
free. Shout out to Curiosity Stream once again for sponsoring the video. But
Oh, I keep forgetting to change my shit around. What the fuck? You piece of shit. I'm fucked.
At 2 years old, dude hit his first home run with a Fisher Price bat. That's when the legend of Johnny Manziel was born. When he was 7 years old playing Little League Baseball, his granddad decided to give Johnny a little incentive. He told him, for every home run you hit, I'll give you $100. But that was a bad deal as Johnny went on to hit so many home runs, granddad had to renegotiate the price all the way down to $20 a home. The Little League games were getting way too expensive. Johnny didn't appear on the type of field we know him for until the 6th grade. Dude was a small kid. His mom had held him out of football for fear of him getting hurt. Now, most of the kids on the team started playing together when they were in the 2nd grade. But the 4-year head start did not protect the quarterback. Johnny went out there and took the back spot and passed the ball 5 times. High school wasn't easy. At Tiny High School in Kirby, Texas, Johnny played wide receiver as a freshman and part-time QB as a sophomore. He didn't fully take over the QB role until his junior year. This is when the legend of Johnny football really took off. Similar to the movie Friday Night Lights, which also takes place in Texas, Johnny's town would completely shut down on Friday. And Antler Stadium, the spot where Johnny's squad went to war every week, only had a capacity of 6,000, but held crowds estimated at 9,000 during Johnny's season. Dude was always a box office draw, and he made sure people got their money. Johnny's senior year, dude threw for 3,600 yards, 45 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. He also ran for 1,674 yards and another 30 touchdowns on the ground. That's a total in 1 year of 5,200 yards and 75 touchdowns from the quarterback, with only 5 picks. With those numbers and a playoff run where his team would go on the ball to the eventual state champs, Johnny won Mr. Texas football that year, and scholarship offers came from Baylor, Oregon, even Stanford. But as many offers as he got, the most notable thing here is the offer that he did. The Texas Longhorns, the school Johnny always wanted to attend, chose not to recruit Mr. Texas football. There's even rumors out there that say they wanted him to play DB and not quarterback. Either way, this was a massive oversight in Texas, and it was one that would come back to bite. Someone in Johnny's camp said Texas didn't recruit him because they already had their lineage picked out. Seems like the typical bitter statement from the family or friends, but when you think about it, it actually opens up. Colt McCoy is one of the best quarterbacks Texas has ever seen. 1 year Johnny came out, Colt's little brother, Case McCoy, followed him in his footsteps in Texas. It is very possible that Texas decided to overlook Johnny because they figured they already had their guy. And this is only speculation. We definitely can't prove this, and they'll never admit it at this point. But if that is the reason that they didn't recruit Johnny, it only adds to what was already a massive mistake. So Case didn't go on to have the same success in Texas that his big brother. That's fine, no shame in that. You still play P1 college quarterback, that's commitment. But when you compare his college career to Johnny Manziel's, it really doesn't hold up. Johnny would go on to throw for more yards.
Don't go that way, don't go that way.
Each of his individual college seasons than Case would in his entire career collectively. And when it came to gaining yards on the ground, Johnny outperformed Case's entire career in each and every game he ever played.
Don't go that way. Okay, good.
That's
Going the right way.
Let's thank hindsight for these revelations and moving on. Johnny originally
Thank you. Now let's get the fuck up out of here because I know he's close by. He's a bitch.
decided to attend Texas A&M in part due to the fact that he had a good relationship with his quarterback. By the time
You really gonna tunnel me, bro?
Johnny football legend was already massive. Most people thought everything was that.
Why are you tunneling, bro?
Actually,
You're trash.
up to. Unfortunately for Johnny, he didn't get to prove himself right off the bat. As there were practices, he was stuck on the team's second practice field most of the time. Basically, the part of the kingdom where the light doesn't touch. The field where the head coach never seems to look. But Johnny, while the assistant coaches over there, they would literally go begging the head coach to take a look at this film because they had something special in the hand. Regardless, Johnny had to wait a turn in downtime. something he doesn't have today. So in 2011, red shirt. 2012, he was wearing a different color. He got arrested. So one night, Johnny was leaving the club with one of his friends from high school, cat named Brent. They was both drunk in the store with gold. Brent yelled a racial slur at a man. The cat leaving the bar felt some type of way and approached Brent, prepared to give him the smoke that he was apparently looking for. Johnny tried to stand between the two men and apologize to his friend. But the dude who got disrespected wasn't trying to hear all that. He started singing. The fight landed Johnny in jail and his dad left him in there for the night. But he ended up getting him out of his dad. Now this Brent cat got close to Johnny's family after his parents unfortunately passed away. According to my research, Brent's parents were unfortunately addicts, and Brent is thought by many to be the catalyst for Johnny's drug use. None of us can say for sure, we don't really know, but at the very least, Dude was a yes man and an enabler. Check out this quote from Dude in the interview. Johnny doesn't have a drug problem. He has a having fun problem. I think I know
I'll be coming
anyway.
right this way, I'm sure.
Believe me. We really thought that it was a game, and while it wouldn't come back to bite Johnny right in that moment, eventually, reality would catch up to him. Now, it didn't take long for Johnny to regain the trust of his coach and teammates after his arrest, because by the time the fall rolled around, the redshirt freshman was named the starting quarterback for Texas A&M. Now, the Aggies were expected to have a little bit of a rough season with their new freshman QB, but they actually went on to have their best season in over a decade, and Johnny was thrust to the forefront of college football. That season, Dude led his team to an 11-2 record, including a win over #1 ranked Alabama. Johnny shined in that game. His offense gained 418 total yards. Johnny accounted for 340.
Yeah, I do need to get
This
another
was really
heal.
the game that put him on the map and let people know Dude was for real. If he could do this against Nick Saban in Alabama, the belief was he could do it against anyone. They ended up finishing their season with a blowout victory over Oklahoma in the Cotton Bowl. So Texas A&M's season was over, but the Johnny football show.
She's coming.
The very next day, Johnny tweeted a photo holding a handful of money cash.
Shit, go, go, go!
The reaction was exactly what you expect. The team's success mixed with
No!
style
I just healed her too. That sucks so bad. No! No! Oh, I think she probably just ran into a trap or some shit.
Way more than stars like Reggie Bush. Reggie was huge, but Johnny embraced social media and seemed to love it.
I had a feeling it was gonna be something like that. Damn it.
Unpredictable behavior only added fuel to the flame. And while these definitely aren't
Usually there's one in here. I need one, damn it. Gotta be some.
Really fast. At the end of his redshirt season, Johnny's 5,116 total yards gave him the highest total of any SEC freshman by a landslide, and it was the second most by any player of any classification all time. Johnny went on to become the first ever freshman in the history of college football to win the coveted Heisman Trophy award. In 1 year, Dude had built something most players could only dream of. But from the outside looking in, it seemed like Johnny spent the rest of his career trying to tear it all down. The following offseason, 2013, Johnny...
Where is this fucking totem, bro? There's gotta be one down here.
On the first day, he got a warning. Next day, this dude shows up later. Like, do you know where you at, bro? It's the Manning camp. They know every single person in the NFL. This is the worst possible place to have an impression like that. But it actually gets worse. Day 3 was the first day Johnny did not show up. He didn't show up at all. This is why Johnny was never realistically gonna be a successful NFL quarterback. Dude loved to play ball, but he also loved his freedom. He loved to party, he loved to drink, he loved to have what he called fun. Dude was born into a rich family and had this type of freedom his entire life. He wasn't gonna become an adult and all of a sudden give up all of these freedoms. He just wasn't gonna do it. Now I wanna be clear, enjoying your freedoms is not something that is inherently bad. I personally enjoyed my freedom so much that I couldn't work for anybody else and had to figure out a way to work for myself. So it's not necessarily a criticism, just an observation. The job of NFL quarterback comes in near the top of the list in damn near every desirable category like the pay and the prestige. But one category it's severely lacking in is freedom. An NFL quarterback is expected to behave a certain way. And we're talking both on and off the field. We all know this. And I know we all just saw Tom Brady turning back bottles at a parade, but it literally took the man 7 Super Bowls to feel like it was okay to cut loose one time. Also, I figured before we get back into the main story, this is a good time for me to send a shout out to my
Suck it, bitch.
we made big time plays for both guys and Brady. Alright, that's enough of that.
Oh, that was fucking stressful. And I got my shit done too. You only had 2, and he fucked us up that bad. 0-1, you suck dick, bro.
It was said that Johnny was signing autographs in exchange for $75